Hello my friends, Sogi the Geek here, and for this review we're going to take a look at the Beast Kingdom DAH-045 comic book inspired Superman figure. So super stoked to have this figure, and big shout out to Beast Kingdom for sending me this figure for review. So here he is. Here is Superman based on a comic book appearance. First of all, love the packaging here. So for those of you who don't know, Beast Kingdom is a Taiwanese company that specializes in 8-inch action figures. They have a whole line of DC figures, mainly movie figures from like Justice League. They have the Dark Knight, the Christian Bale Batman, Joker, Heath Ledger. So they have kind of a wide variety of mainly movie figures. So now we're getting some more comic book inspired figures, which is what you are going to see today. So actually, instead of just showing you the box, I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing. I've actually opened him up already, but I want to show you this beautiful box that he comes in. So there's the beautiful box there, and then there's the inner chamber of the box. Love the box art, very classic, art they're doing for Superman here. There's the back of it again. And then I'm going to take this sleeve off. And then there's the actual figure itself inside of the packaging. So we'll dive into what he comes with and the figure itself in just a moment. So yeah, let's actually just do that. Let's get him out of the packaging so you can see him in all his Superman glory. Alright guys, so here is Superman outside of the packaging. Now, before I go too much further into the review, I do want to talk about Beast Kingdom for a moment. Now, Beast Kingdom specializes in 8-inch action figures that are actually intended to be like kind of toys in a way. They're almost like they're upgraded toys. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the body proportions for Superman, it's kind of like a toy, but really nicely detailed, beautiful looking toy, if you kind of get what I'm talking about. This will make a lot more sense later on in the video when I do some comparisons with other Beast Kingdom figures. But if you're not too familiar with Beast Kingdom, the way Superman is, this is kind of the way he is intended to be. This is what Beast Kingdom is going for. So if you're not feeling this, if this isn't your style, then this might not be the toy line for you. But for me personally, I love Beast Kingdom. I love their DC figures that they've produced. It's like just kind of a cool, unique take on DC characters. So for me, this is totally kind of what I was expecting and what I honestly like. So there you go. But again, once I get through this figure portion and I show you some more comparisons with other Beast Kingdom figures, you can kind of get a better sense of the vibe they are going for. Alright, enough of that. Let's talk about the figure itself. So he comes with an alternate head. This actually lights up, but you need a battery that goes into the back of Superman to get the light up effect. I didn't really know that, and I don't have a battery that fits in there, so we won't be able to see the light up effect today, but stay tuned to my Instagram channel. And I just totally dropped the head, but he's okay. He's okay. So there is the head. But yeah, once I get a battery for Superman, I'll put some content up on Instagram so you can see this all lit up. Then you get a bunch of extra hands there, some, flight hands. He already has closed-fisted hands that he's wearing, so you can see all that. Then he comes with these kryptonite chains, which I think is a really cool effect. Really creative, actually. This is going to be a lot of fun to put on other Superman figures, and he looks great with this figure. But as you can see, they're chains that have been kind of snapped, and he just put that around him to create this like snapped effect. So super iconic. Then he also comes with the stand that you see there, like the artwork on that. Really nice stand. And there it is. And then here is the figure itself. So again, it totally depends on if you like this style of figure. If you're going to like this Superman, this is definitely a Beast Kingdom figure. I love it. First of all, the costume. Beautifully done costume. I love the plastic they used on the logo, that it's a Rays logo, not just, a sticker on there or anything like that. The cape has the S in the back of it, which is one of my favorite things that they do when they put the S. The back of the costume has the zipper, and if I were to pull this down, you could see the mechanism in there to that opens up to put the battery in. I'm not going to try fiddle with that again because it's a pain to zip up. And then there's the feet. You see he's got a ton of articulation. The toe, the foot there. No thigh swivel. Definitely got an ab crunch on him. There's the hands, and there you go. There's the face. So what I think about the face sculpt. So I like this face sculpt. I wish he was smiling a little bit more. He's always frowning nowadays, Superman. The head, even though I know this is kind of Beast Kingdom style, don't really care for how the head kind of points out like that. That is one little nitpick that I have with this figure. The other figures are not like that. Usually they're not kind of pointing out like that. So that's the only nitpick I have with the head, really. But other than that, I think he looks awesome. This is a really fun Superman figure that you can put in a ton of poses. He's got tons of articulation. As you can see, you can kind of have him do a lot of different flight poses. Looks really nice with the cape, which is a wired cape as well. So there you go. Also, the body does detach very easily from the peg on the bottom portion of the body there. So just be mindful of that, but it snaps right in. So there you go. So overall thoughts so far, I really love this figure. My only major quibble is just the pointiness of the head there. But other than that, I think this is a really lovely comic book inspired Superman. This is just, you know, a really nicely done Superman. They got the belt loops, of course, with the cloth. So that was really nice. I like the simplicity of the figure. I like the way the cape droops out from the chest there. Looks great. Pretty good range of motion with the head. I wish he could put his head up a little bit more. But other than that, I really like this figure quite a bit. So there you go. Alright, so let's take a look at Superman next to some other Beast Kingdom figures. Alright, so there is the new Beast Kingdom Superman front and center, middle, next to the Justice League Superman and the BVS Superman, also from Beast Kingdom. So wow, he's actually a lot bigger than both of those. Wow, look at that. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he'd be pretty much in scale with those figures, but he's definitely a lot bigger. Very different style from those two guys. So Beast Kingdom, as you can see, they weren't always cloth goods costumes. They obviously had just regular plastic costumes, but you can see kind of the evolution from there. So yeah, he's going to be a lot bigger than your existing Beast Kingdom figures, which I think is okay since this is supposed to be like a stylized comic book type figure. But yeah, at least you can kind of get a sense of how he looks next to these other figures. So where does he rank for me with other Beast Kingdom figures? I would say I like him second to the black suited Superman figure on the left. This is my favorite Beast Kingdom figure. I think I love that Henry Cavill head sculpt. Just phenomenal looking figure. So that's my favorite Beast Kingdom Superman. But this is definitely right there next to it because, again, for all the reasons I mentioned earlier, I love the cloth goods costume, the head sculpt. Really growing on me. Even those little points it has, you really can't even notice it from this angle, so that's fine. But yeah, there he is next to those two other Beast Kingdom Supermans. Alright, up next, let's see how he looks next to some McFarlane figures so you kind of get a sense of how big he is. Alright, so here he is next to a Mezco Superman, the Christopher Reeves Superman, and then the recent DC Direct McFarlane Superman. So as you can see, he towers over both of those. So he's not going to scale with Mezco, definitely not going to scale well with McFarlane. So he is really in a league of his own. He'll probably scale really nicely with the Dark Knight Returns Batman and Robin set that I also have, which I will review soon. But there you go. So just kind of so you know, if you have any questions, if he is going to fit in with McFarlane, definitely won't. So there it is. Alright, so final thoughts, parting thoughts. Really like this figure. Love the cloth goods costume, the Superman logo. I dig the head sculpts growing on me. You know, I really like this figure. He looks great. And love the cape, of course, with the S on the back. I'm going to take some photos of him next, so you'll see a lot more content on my Instagram as always. As far as where you can purchase this figure, I think he retails for about $100. And you can get him from the US Beast Kingdom website. I'm not 100% sure if Big Bad Toy Store will carry him as well, but also eBay will have him. But I think this was just released, actually, so you should have no problem getting a figure if that is what you want to do. So definitely follow me on Instagram. I will get a battery for the light up effect so you can actually see it. Maybe I'll do a reel of that or something. But other than that, we'd love to hear what you guys think about this figure, what you guys think about Beast Kingdom in general. And that's it for me. Thank you as always for watching. Appreciate your support and have a good day.